Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the tavern. On today's episode, we're going back into the world of the Renegades with a group with Ren and another person named Chris Webby, which I guess they have a group called Inpatient that did a song called Instigator not that long ago. And I'm always into hearing and appreciating more Ren music, so I'm glad that this has been on the list of stuff to listen to this week. It's whenever we have Ren music, it's always very, very powerful stuff. There's always some type of like crazy topic that we end up talking about, or it really gets into more like the psychological aspect of music and thought provoking things. So I'm glad to go into this journey again with you all, like always. If there's anything else you want me to listen to, please make sure to put it in the comments and also like and subscribe. My style of reacting is to start and stop a lot. So if you want to go listen to the original first and then come back here to get my thoughts, that would probably be the best way to do it, unless you don't mind the starting and stopping sequence. So I appreciate you all sticking around as always. And yeah, let's just listen to some music, because we always love spreading things around based on new stuff that's come out. And yeah, this one's fairly recent indeed. All right. Anyways, without further ado, let's go into the world of Inpatient and listen to Ren and Chris Webby with their Instigator. I'm excited. It's been a while since we listened to Ren music, so this is always a fun time, in a sense. Ooh. You know what? I was originally going to be like, are they going to do a cappella? But no, they immediately have the guitars and stuff coming in. Like, it's a very good mixture. Meet me outside. Okay. It's a very good mixture immediately between the acapella, which is what I thought it was going to be, the doom doom doo doo, introducing the main theme, and then we have an acoustic guitar and an electric guitar at the same time, and that's going to kind of create a uniqueness to this. So I'm super hooked on this already, especially since I love me some acapella. I love the build up immediately in the beginning there. That's a cool way to do it.
Sell a dollar for a dime. Watch the world collapse. I'm driving across that county line. Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door.
Oh, and the instrumentation. Oh.
Times of peace, I'll go to war. Instigator.
All right, I already got a lot of thoughts with this. Like, holy cow. I love the build-up in the beginning of this. Like, you start out with just the voices doing what's going to be your bass line. Doom, 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 or whatever it is from there. I would need to listen to it a couple times. But using the voice as a bass instead, very clever way of introducing kind of a new concept from there. Then having that mixture between acoustic and electric guitar slowly kind of being added in, and then making that kind of introduce a melody line and adding a little bit more each time, along with some small percussive elements, and then having Ren go immediately start in with this melody line that is very, like, again, this is going to probably be about commercialism based on what I'm looking at right now, or at least like that's what most of Ren's stuff is how our economy sucks, which he's not wrong, is in kind of how the world is messed up because of that, which it massively is messed up. But it's just a very good way to kind of introduce this concept using kind of a build up of music and instrumentation, and then kind of introducing that main motif that we're going to have here before Ren even sings it. It's a very clever way to do it. I like that build up. I really do. And then, oh my gosh, and this is why I also love Ren, because immediately when we go to a new verse, let's change the way we're introducing this. This is a very Ren-like way to do this. Hey, we're going to start out with this more popish, pop-esque style of music, and then switch right into speaking hip-hop, rap-esque stuff. And it always happens when we start getting into more serious themes and totals from this. So it could be that the verses, which we'll be talking, are the more serious tone of it, while we have the chorus line being more vocals, which still, it's a cool way to do it. I love it. It really grabs the listener's attention immediately, and it adds so much to it.
Instigator. Steady with it, like machete with it, heavy with it, shred and kill it. But wait a minute, I already did it. Webby did it. Welcome to the clinic, I'm a surgeon cutting lyrics and raising spirits in this motherfucker. Step to the rhythm, shovel, treble and bass. This culture is a breeding ground for my mistakes. I pray for a better way to waste my time. Don't wait until tomorrow when I take what's mine. Cold and calculated, that's the instigator. Not intimidated, I'm a force of nature. Fate dictates a place where the penny will drop. Heads roll, calm and let the guillotine chop.
Interesting lyrics for this, and it's a good like, again, when we start the theme from there, steady with it, like machete with it, heavy with it, shred and kill it. But wait a minute, I already did it. Webby did it. Welcome to the clinic. I'm guessing Webby is Chris Webby, which is probably the guy who sang that Webby did it part, or at least talked it. It's such a nice mishmash of pop and hip hop together to kind of create this more unique style from there. And like, if we're talking about an Instigator, it looks like somebody's always thinking, how can I cause trouble? What's the perfect way to shake things up at this point? Like what can I do today that will cause some kind of chaos or rift in there? And that's it's a very serious like thought process from there. Like, instigators are like, we're going to start a conflict one way or another. So how are we going to do that? Is it going to be with me pushing somebody's button too much just because I'm bored? Is it going to be something serious that kind of happens? How long was this calculated from here? Let's just see what happens. Now that this stuff has happened, is someone going to get hurt? Is someone going to die? It's like, gosh, instigation is one of the roughest things, and I'm understanding kind of the gist of why we're having so much pop and hip hop together here. Also, I didn't say it before about the small instrument, the small brass, the small trumpet lines that we have there. Just add enough to make it sound a little bit more minor, a little bit more deeper, darker, even though this is very like upbeat with its pulses and rhythms. Just that slight add of timbre and color makes this feel a little bit more sinister, which makes sense considering, you know, the name of the song. So the guillotine chop, sell $1 for a dime, and watch the world collapse out. Love that Ren uses real people all the time for his stuff. Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door. Step into the sun and times of peace I'll go to war. Cinematography is amazing, like always too. Are we robbing a bank? Are we robbing a bank? Meds pop, dreadlocked in, you could get got. Light a cig with the dead eye for the headshot. Feds watch, we the sickest puppies in the pet shop. And they ain't fucking with the sick boy in the web truck. Hell nah, we them whack jobs with the mice for strike first. The attack dogs, we ignite. You know, I really like how they're trading off like verses here. And whenever they talk about the other one for a brief second, the other one will just take one line from there. But the rhyme scheme is really cool here. Like, and again, we have stuff from Ren all over the place. The guy in the pig's mask, that's always in a lot of Ren stuff from here. It's so cool for this, but I'm just this feels like a very serious. Let me listen to this verse again, because this feels like there's a lot to unpack here. Sounds almost samba-like too, a little bit, with their themes. Locked in, you could get got. Light a cig with the dead eye for the headshot. Feds watch, we the sickest puppies in the pet shop. And they ain't fucking with the sick boy in the web truck. Hell nah, we them whack jobs with the mice for strike first. The attack dogs, we ignite wars. Run things from a dark cell. Let the psych ward choke them to death with the mic
chord. See, I went to battle in Athens, I spilled the blood of Olympus.
Oh, the acapella part.
Castles and torn asunder. My critics, they'll read me on a hieroglyphics with King Tut as my witness, then turned and murdered them for witnessing like government business. Don't give a fuck about riches, the power, money, your bitches. There ain't a thing I got in common with the one of you bitches. I just want blood on the fucking blade that I stuck in you bitches, and get a workout shovel in the grave I dug for you bitches.
Damn, that was sick. Like, the build up there is phenomenal. And yeah, this is how we're going to instigate a drug deal or something like that. Man, like, tell the whack jobs of the Meister, strike first, the attack dogs, ignite wars. Again, instigator just means we are going to ignite all this stuff. And then when you come after us again, we're just going to finish you off, because that's the way our minds work from there. Like, everything gets like torn from the inside out. And it's kind of the massive word on play, but I love how hip hop this part is. Like, let's cut off all the instrumentations halfway through and just start going into acapella hip hop, and then the build up back onto the chorus was like really cool to watch. I don't know Webb that well, I really don't, but like both of them seem to have a very similar storytelling style from here. Again, the cinematography is phenomenal in this too, and it's cool. It's really cool with what we're really getting into this, and just seeing these two genres kind of mesh together and so seamlessly, just like Ren always does with his music, it's so cool. It's so cool to see all of this, and just talking about how shitty society is also all strikes a bell, especially with how most of the recent things are going. Like, most people have to instigate to get anything done at this point, because it's like, haha, I'm going to keep pushing those buttons until you do something stupid, and then you're going to be put into the ground, because that's the way things work. It's the way mob bosses work. That's the way like government works. It's terrible, but it's like, it was really cool with the way that they built this up though. The acapella part was really cool, being put into the every time a new verse or a new phrase went through, we started building up with voices, we started building up with the intensity from there until we go boom right back into the chorus. That was super cool. That really hooked me immediately. It's so cool to do it this way. Uh-oh. They're instigating. Oh my god, really, dude? Oh, the change there. Like, going into this B section again. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool what you're able to do with just like a small style change from there. Like, then we have the guitar take over. It's more ballad like. It's just it's like, you know, getting hit to the ground afterwards. It's just Instigator, sweet defeat, the sweetest wine. Oh, I feel like I'm an acid trip now. Not that I would know what that is. Nah. When all losing, I don't mind. I just came to see all of it falling apart, and I watch as it burns. Instigator. That's such a cool way to do it. I'm gonna start a fight. I don't care if I win or lose. I just want to see the world burn from there. And having this like cinematography here of just, you know, kind of everything collapsing on itself. Like, it was very psychedelic like, and that's such a good way to kind of do this ballad weird interlude section. But it works. It just works. It makes you feel like the world is spinning. It's perfect. It's perfect. Came to see all of it falling apart, and I watch as it burns. Instigator. Damn. It all fell apart, clearly.
Come on, man. Yeah, right.
He just swung. If I would have...
Yeah, you would've what? Huh?
I could see in his eyes he was scared.
Terrified.
Oh, I still got this.
All guards report in now. This is not a fucking drill. So everybody gather round.
If this just...
Show in town. And when the voices get too loud,
Okay, this is cool.
just come on down. Welcome to the madhouse.
So if this is just Ren's new group, like, it's cool. It's cool. They really work well together. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this. There's a lot of cool aspects to this. I know this is still very new because it just released not that long ago, but it's a lot of cool concepts for here. And just like always having this like in between aspect of switching genres like Ren always does. Like whoever Chris Webb is, he also very, very good at shifting, very phenomenal voice. It's, I don't know, when you have this kind of like mishmash of stuff, it's fun. It's exciting. I'm excited to see the future of what this group might do. Anything with Ren is phenomenal. Like it has such more deep thought provoking things. I guess my mindset isn't fully into the whole, I don't want to call renegade aspect of stuff, but because I've been kind of in work has been hard, but I'm in a very positive environment. So, the relation, pulling a message out of this one's a little bit harder. I'm sure you all are going to be doing a lot better job of that than I was this time, but this is fun to watch. I enjoy the storytelling, the cinematography, just the change in genre meshing is so cool. It really is. This is fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Well, guys, thank you for hanging out with me, as always, as we listen to more music. If there's anything you would like me to react to, please put it in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that lovely things. If you want to help to support the tavern more, there is memberships here. Join a Twitch stream. Find me everywhere, anywhere, anytime, and just come and say hi. I always like talking with you all in comments or in anywhere, really. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me today as we talk more music, and we'll see you next time. Bye.